Hi everybody, welcome back. I have such a fun project planned for today. I have been prepping for this for a couple weeks. I've been buying stuff. It's just been so much fun, and I really think you guys will enjoy it. I don't see how you couldn't. So, a few weeks ago, maybe a month or so, I had a friend who I haven't seen in years reach out to me and asked if I would decorate their mom's front porch for fall. I said, yeah, sure, that sounds like a lovely plan. So I met with him a week or so ago, and we went over a plan, and I'm really excited. I think it's going to be like a big change from beginning to end. I have everything loaded up in the truck. I'll give you a quick glance to see what's all in there. But we have to do everything when we get there. Like I haven't planted anything, I haven't potted anything up, just because I didn't want. It would have been too tall inside the pots, and then I wouldn't have been able to pull the cover over the truck. So I've borrowed my uncle's truck, and I think I have everything. I guess we'll find out when we get there. And if I don't, it'll just give me another excuse to run to the store. So let me give you a quick glance to see what all we have. So the whole entire truck is full. We have pots, we have plants, we have a wreath, we have a rug, we have soil, we have biotone starter fertilizer, and we even have lanterns and a seat belt so they don't rattle and break. So I think we should hit the road. It's only like 10 minutes down the road, but let's go. All right, we made it. It doesn't have much on it, the porch that is, so I think that it's gonna be fun before and after. Let me just turn the camera around, show you what we're gonna do, and then just start doing it. Well, there's me, but we're gonna put a couple containers, one here, one there, one over there. We have a wreath, and then a hanging basket to add something there, a rug. I think it's gonna be fun. And then we have some, decorations to add to it. So I'm just gonna set up my situation, and we have to pot all the stuff up, but that should be pretty quick. Let's just get ready and get into it. Well, I guess I forgot to turn the camera on for the first pot that I planted, but it's behind me, and it's a yellow mum that has a purple fountain grass in the middle of it. Some of the plants, I won't be able to tell you exactly what the name and what kind it is, just because it's like a generic, like yellow mum from Lowe's or Home Depot, or purple mum. But anything that I know for sure has a name and a variety, I will tell it to you. Now that we've done the first pot, you have to believe me. I mean, it is there. We can move on to the next. I have 2 sun pots that I will be creating. and then I have a sun hanging basket, and then I have a shade pot. So let's move on to the next sun pot. In this pot, we will be doing this as the centerpiece. This is a Colorscape Nandina. It's very pretty, but it's not hardy in my zone. But neither are, you know, a lot of mums and stuff. So, and then in the middle, I would like to put this beautiful mum. This is called Summer Sunset. This is a Monrovia mum. And then on either side of the mum, I will be putting two of these, well, one on either side. It's a red ornamental kale. I'm gonna have to do this from the side because I can't see what's happening back there, especially because this plant is so tall. That is so pretty. All right, I'll try to come over to that side just so you can see what's going on. So I'm pushing the soil to the edge of the container so that when I put the plant in, it will have, its root ball will not just be shoved up against the side of the container. And then when I take this plant out, I have like a weird shape for it to go in. So I'm just squeezing the root ball like in a flatter shape so that it can go in this little pie opening. Just like that. And then any of these weird spots that weren't filled by the root ball, I just take soil and push it in. I'm gonna set this one off to the side, and I'm gonna water them when they're in place because they'll be too heavy to move. The final large container is a shade container. So I think I'm gonna build from the front back. Usually I put the centerpiece first and then build, but it's really hard to do that while on camera. So I'm gonna try to build so it's easier for me to see. The first plant is this Fun and Games Hopscotch Heucherella by Proven Winners. And this is gonna just be right front and center. Behind that, I'm gonna do two of these Main Street Beale Street Coleus. And then behind that, I'm going to do this Macho Fern. Macho Fern. Wait, Mucho Mighty Big Macho Fern. I don't know how stuff gets named. I really don't. That is too much. In this hanging basket, I want to do a mum, and then I want to do some ivy around the edge. I think I forgot to tell you, in the hanging basket there was a red mum and English ivy. And then in this basket, this was already here. I just had extra plants, so I decided to pot it up. This is just, it literally just says coneflower or Echinacea. I think it's Cheyenne Spirit, Cheyenne Sky. Because of the different colors, usually that's, you know, the type that does that. But, you know, who knows? It could be other things too. And then this is an Asparagus Fern. I'm going to try to just shove this on the side. And in the very front, I am going to use this Ornamental Kale / cabbage. Take the dead leaves off. Now we just get to put everything in place. Here we go. It's all finished and I love it. Let me turn the camera around and show you the finished product. So as you walk up, I was able to do this barrel, like kind of it looks like a barrel, with these two baskets to the left, or baskets, containers with some pumpkins, one of my concrete pumpkins that I made, a lantern with a battery operated candle, so it'll be easy for them to, well, they don't really have to do anything. They turn it on when they want it on and it'll stay on for a while, like 5 or 6 hours, and then come on the next day at the same time. And then there's the shady-ish area over there with another lantern, some more pumpkins, a cute little barrel thing that I got at Home Depot. There is the mat. And then the wreath. And there's this hanging basket as well. It has a mum and some ivy. I can't decide what my favorite container is. It's either this one right here or it's the shade one. And I really don't know. I think they're tied. I really like both of them a lot. I like the colors. I'm going to let them know that it's done and see what they think. Uh, I I think they'll like it. At least I hope so. And I hope I have more projects coming up like this because this was a lot of fun. I love decorating in other people's spaces. Um, Thank you for following along today. I really appreciate all the support you guys have given me. Keep coming back. I have a bunch of stuff that I want to do, and if you're watching, I'll keep doing it. So I hope you guys have a lovely fall. Keep learning and keep growing.